Bambini time.
Bambini, Bambini.
Hello, my Bambini lovers and my Bambini kids. Yes, today I'm here with Chief Superintendent Raymond Adolfo. Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Morning. Please, why did you choose Bumble? Why Bumble?
As I earlier said, bumble is a tree word, it's an account word meaning protection. And as you know, police, our main function is to protect life and property. And so we chose bumble to represent our function or role in protecting people. It is a project, and this is a project that we intend to model, to send security to the doorsteps of the ordinary person. And it is also not just a one-go program, but a program that is meant to teach people an anti-violent attitude. And so the people who take part in this program, we call them anti-violent advocates.
When I was a child, I was afraid of policemen, but then I'm surprised you are going to different schools educating students about Bumble, security and everything. So please, why did you choose children?
The children have not been our first target, but as the saying goes, kite them young, and when they grow, they shall be yours. And so we want these children to learn these things very early. So by the time they grow, they become very good, responsible citizens. So, of course, children are even more vulnerable than older persons to this menace of kidnapping and other crimes. And so there's a need for us to let children understand the dangers of engaging with strange people, the dangers of accepting packages, the dangers of going to places that their parents are not with them. And so by getting to these children and teaching them security consciousness, we are not only preparing them for the future, but we are helping to get them saved by their own behavior.
Thank you very much. Our chief has said it all. He says he's not because he chose children, not because they are the future, but then he's protecting them. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Bambini time.
I'm going to the market to sell those tomatoes. Make sure you go to school. Okay. Today I went to my dad and he gave me my blessings. My mom gave me an extra man. Today I'm going to spend this money with my friends. Even the person who even brought about education is there. My my brother and sister, stop playing. Good morning, Auntie. Good morning, how are you? By the grace of God, we are fine. Please sit down. Thank you. I like the way some of you are taking your lessons serious. Today we are having English language, so take your test. 79. Say that please. A long time ago, the world was in total darkness. There was neither water nor fire. Man lived in this condition for a long time because he didn't and the particular of sun, moon, stars, and shashi. Hi, late for school today. Please, my mom sent me to sell the vegetables. Your mother is a bad mother. She's not coming at all. Yes, she went to get up at 4 o'clock at dawn. And by 5, I go to house and sell vegetables. I need to talk to her. No, Auntie, please, I beg you. If you call her, she won't let me come to school again. Okay, go ahead, sit down. I'm not talking to you. Make sure you don't come to school late again. Thank you, Auntie. Okay, I know it's closing, but I have some advice for you. Is that there are kidnappers around, so when you are going home, go home in peace, and then when someone calls you, do not go. Thank you. But I'm fine. Whenever she comes to school, blah, 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 Ah. Today, my dad gave me 100 cedis. My mom too gave me extra money. I'm going to spend this money with my friend. Alberta, stop the gossip and take your books here. That's what matters. It's true. Every house does not have themselves. Will you shut up? I know I will pay my school fees for you. If I don't come to school, it's a part of your business. It's a bit close. Pack your things and go. Shashi! Okay, mommy. Mommy, please, today our teacher advises that there are kidnappers around, so if you are working, we should work in best. If anyone calls us, we should not go. Yes, of course. If your teacher calls you from school, don't wait for anybody. Just come, okay? Okay. Mommy, you know something? My mom will be waiting for me at the house, so I have to pass. And after the orders, I can go. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Hi. I want to give you a booster. That's my teacher has sent me. Oh, you are beautiful. I'm going to love. So you get this embassy. Thank you. Where's Amanda? She's not back from school yet too. Mommy! What's the matter? Mommy! Amanda's been kidnapped! I don't know! By who? Where? Good evening, officer. Yes, I'm here to give a case.
What case?
My daughter has been kidnapped.
Okay, come. Where was she kidnapped? Where were you back then?
In the house.
Okay, what's your name?
Professor Evans.
What's your house number?
64.
What's your daughter's name?
Professor Evans.
What's your telephone number? 0244 22 Take it. 0244 22 Okay. You are sure you will take care of this case, okay? Okay, thank you, officer. Officer.
Yes, sir.
Officer.
Yes, sir.
That's the case. You need to go with it. Let's do it.
I'm Stephanie Grace, and I bring you news in brief. A school child has been kidnapped today. There have been cases of kidnapping in our community, and this has made the community uncomfortable and unsafe. Can see from behind that our youth are really demonstrating against this issue. As Ghana Police Service, what are you doing to arrest the situation? And before that, can you please know your name?
My name is Mr. Joseph.
And you? Sergeant Nuri. And please, what are the Ghana Police doing to arrest the situation of kidnapping in our community?
We the Ghana Police are doing our best to tackle this situation, but we need your cooperation from the family. This situation is making it uncomfortable for us, but we have put in measures to handle the situation on board. So we call on all citizens by being conscious of themselves and care for each other.
What the police is trying to say is that they are really working against this issue. So they need the cooperation to free the citizens so that they can be able to arrest all kidnappers in our society. I'm so Stephanie Grace, and I'll always bring you news brief.
Shut up! I want to go home. Live there. If your mother like that, I will tell you to go to school only. Please. Charlie, I'm starving. Let's go and do some soaking here.
Get up! 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 Get up!
I'm Stephanie Ferguson Grace, and I bring you news in brief. A school child that was kidnapped yesterday has been found by God's grace. So we have our Sergeant Amo here. We want to ask him the advice to give to the public about kidnapping.
Okay, we are showing the public they should care for each other. We are handling this situation. They should care for each other.
This brings us to the end of news in brief. The title of our story was Arresting Kidnappers in Our Society. Thank you.
Me and Habibi had some big dreams, but we got lost up in the city. Oh, do you think about me? We used to sneak up in them big waves. You used to wind up on me this way, that way, this way, that way. You just wanted to be in my arms, yeah. She said tonight, 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 I don't wanna see no daylight now. We don't wanna see no daylight now. Everything is too okay right now. Yeah, yeah. Tonight, 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 I don't wanna see no daylight now. We don't wanna see no daylight now. Everything is too okay right now. Yeah, don't want to go oh oh, to go oh oh, to go oh oh, to go oh oh. Don't want to go bruises. But you went home and you told your mom excuses. We stayed out all night. She said tonight, tonight, tonight. I don't wanna see no daylight now. We don't wanna see no daylight now. Everything is too okay right now. Yeah, yeah. Tonight, tonight, tonight. I don't wanna see no daylight now. We don't wanna see no daylight now. Everything is too okay right now. Yeah, don't want to go to go to go to go don't want to go to go to go to go don't want to go to go now raise your leg like this, so your leg like this, the other leg like that, oh, that leg like that. Now break your back like this, so your back like this, and bring it back like that, oh, hey back like that. Give me a piggyback, oh, a piggyback, but don't fall on your back, oh, fall on your back. Don't need no bruises. I don't wanna go home, I just wanna do this. We go be here all night. She said tonight, tonight, tonight. I don't wanna see no daylight now. We don't wanna see no daylight now. Everything is too okay right now. Yeah, yeah. Tonight, tonight, tonight. I don't wanna see no daylight now. We don't wanna see no daylight now. Everything is too okay right now. Yeah, yeah. To go, to go, I don't wanna go to go, to go, I don't wanna go to go, to go, I don't wanna go to go, to go, no one to go, to go, I don't wanna go to go, to go, I don't wanna go to go, to go, I don't wanna go to go, no one to go. You go fierce, and then you go fierce. I don't wanna go, and then you go fierce. Cupid, let's go. Don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. Don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. Don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. Don't wanna go. I don't wanna see no daylight, see no daylight,
There are certain things that you need to also know when you are in school, when you are at home. Strange people, strange gathering. If a car has come to park in front of your house, you don't know the vehicle, the owner of that car. For a long time, it is important that you inform your parents if they are inside. If your parents are not inside the house, it is good that you get out and go to the nearest grown-ups sitting maybe just around your house, or you lock the house, and if there's a phone, you inform your parents that there is a strange car parked in front of the house. Note, if it is parked in front of your house and there's a phone, it is safer that you call your parents and inform them so that they will tell someone to look at who parked that car there instead of walking into the person. What of if you are coming out and probably the person calls you? Your colleagues demonstrated, don't go. Run away.
Hello. Hello, my Bambini viewers at home. We're still here at So Royal School. And I'm here with their drama group. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Selena Semenyo.
And what class are you in?
Form 2.
What about you? Your name?
I'm Alberto Theodore Mare.
And you?
Evans Newman.
Okay, so what's the name of your drama group?
Sankofa Drama Group.
Can I hear all the group members saying that? What's the name of your drama group?
Sankofa Drama Group.
Okay, Sankofa Drama Group. I just enjoyed the sketch you performed. Can you tell us something about your drama?
It's about kidnapping. So all what I have to the children is that if they are working, if someone calls them, they should not go. If they don't know the person, they should not go.
Okay. So what advice will you also give to your viewers at home with the drama you just performed?
I'll give advice to especially the parents. When they do not know the person, they shouldn't ask the person to go and pick their words from school.
Okay. So tell me, since this is a promotional term, what are you doing so you get promoted to the next class?
I'm learning hard and I want to achieve my goals in future.
Okay. And what are your goals? What do you want to do in future?
A nurse.
A nurse. So if you become a nurse, what will you do to impact in your society?
To help those who are sick. Those who are sick and those who are ill in the society.
Okay. What about you? What do you want to be in future?
I want to be a journalist.
A journalist. So if you become a journalist, what will you do to impact into your society?
I would like to advise a lot on what's going on in the world. I would like for people to know.
Okay. So what will you tell our Bambini viewers watching you at home?
I would tell them to keep watching Bambini show.
Okay, let's wave a bye-bye. Let's wave a bye. Okay, so who do we have here today? What's the name of your dance group?
Rockstar dancers.
Rockstar dancers. Do you have any motto like rockstar dancers?
Dance to exercise by shake.
Oh, come on, I can't feel the energy. Rockstar dancers.
Dance to exercise by shake.
Oh, you didn't shake from you. Rockstar dancers.
Dance to exercise by shake.
Wow, I love this name and I love your performance. So tell me yourself, how did you see your performance today?
It was great.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you enjoy yourself? Yes. What about you? How was your performance?
It was good.
It was good. I want you to give me some little moves, a small freestyle. Any dance move? Like Guara or Shaku Shaku, anything? Yeah, do it for me to see. Yeah. Very good. So tell me, who inspired you to come up with this dance group? Who has been teaching you so far?
Auntie Sophia.
Oh, wow. Where is she? Is she your teacher?
Auntie, please, yes.
Okay. So tell me, on safety, what will you tell your friends at home? The advice you give to them from attacks and then kidnappers?
If they close from school, they should go home early.
They should go home early. So if you are going home from school and somebody calls you a stranger, will you go or you won't?
I'll not go.
So I want you to give our friends at home one advice from strangers.
They should say no to strangers.
They should say no to strangers. So you heard it all. Protect yourself from kidnappers and say no to strangers. Okay, so you heard it all. Whatever, or whenever you are going somewhere and you are being called by a stranger or somebody you don't know, the first thing to say is what? To say no to the person and protect yourself from kidnappers and attacks. Let's say bye-bye to our Bambini viewers at home. Bye-bye.
I'm Mrs. Deborah Arno Asma, co-proprietress of So Royal School, Afuaman Ablekuma. In terms of safety and security, as you've seen already, it's a world school. We always make sure the children cannot go out if they come in. Anytime children enter the school, we make sure they go out when it is closing time. And when going out, we make sure it's their parent who comes for them or they go with a bus. And children who goes alone, we normally call the parents to make sure they are always in the house. And we have a special platform for parents whom we always put it across to know whether the children are at home or not, so that we know when the children get home, when they are not home. The advice I will give to parents watching right now is we should be careful, we should be mindful of how we expose our children on the social media, especially using our children's photographs on our social media, always telling people on the social media where we will be going. Like a parent will say, we are on vacation to this place and we'll be coming at this time. Kidnappers will be just following you and they will monitor you and know where your children will be at that particular time when you are not around. And when you take your children to school, make sure you have numbers of the school authorities and even your class your children's class teachers, so that at every point in time you can check and see if your children are in school or your child is in school. And anytime somebody calls you that your child is sick or you are needed in your child's school but you don't have to come, they are bringing your child home, Please, since you know the school authorities number, make sure you call and ask us. My child, somebody calls me that my child is sick and they are bringing him home. Is it coming from you? Because the number that calls wasn't your school number. Verify. Make sure it is coming from the school. Don't just get up and say, because my child is sick, please bring him or her home. No, it can be a kidnapper. It can be someone who is closer to you, especially those who have been divorced. Somebody will be in between you who will take that opportunity to kidnap your child. So every time you have to get in, you have to communicate with the school authority. You have to communicate with the school, the children, the teachers in the school, and the management, so that at every point in time you will know how your children is faring into. So that if there is any chain, the breakage of chain, maybe you don't hear from your children, you will know the source to get them, and you don't get confused. For Bambini is the best show ever. Bambini is the best show. I recommend every school for Bambini show. It's a very educative show, and I recommend Bambini show for every show.
Bambini.